welcome back to my channel. I am Fancy. It is so nice to meet you. If you're new, welcome, baby. If you're returning, thank you for all the love and support. Now, this video is going to be like a vlog slash chit chat slash BS slash I don't know. We're just going to see where it goes. I have a coaching call in 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to stop when my alarm goes off, take care of that little mama, make sure she's good, she's ready to go, ready to make that money, and then I'm going to check back in with you when I'm dropping off you girls as waist trainers at the post office. If you haven't already, please do check out my website. It is www.fancylittlesnob.com. And girl, get snatched. Just because it's the winter time, just because 2020 has been crazy, does not mean that you have an excuse to not work on your body, not try to become a better version of yourself. Now, before we continue, I'm going to address something. I have a nail appointment tomorrow, so please, I almost came on with some mittens, some gloves. Y'all know I don't be on here with my nails not done. But I just got back from New York, and when I tell you, I had fun. I had a great time. I enjoyed myself. But when I tell you it started raining and getting cold, I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. If you noticed, I went ahead and gave wigs a break a little bit. I think I will wig it up for Halloween just because, but outside of that, I think I'm going to wear my natural hair for the rest of the year just to let it breathe, just to let it, you know, get out there. So y'all are going to, me and my forehead, we're here, baby. We're here to make that money. So, yeah, before I left, I was trying to get my silk press in New York, but my lady who does it, she kills it every single time. So I was like, you know what, let me just wait, you know. But as soon as I landed, because I wasn't going to see my little boy until later on that evening, you know, I just dealing with the airport and traveling and just everything like that, I felt so dirty. So I hopped in the shower, I got dressed, took some coaching calls as soon as the plane landed, and I had to go get my toes done. When I tell you I'm not used to walking, when I tell you that I'm lazy, when I tell you that I'm a Texan through and through, just walking them blocks. Listen, I didn't go on the underground train this time. I just Ubered and kind of walked. This time my feet were killing me, and they were just like, and my toes, I always keep them cute. But yeah, I just had to, it was mandatory to get my toes done. So I had to get my toes done and everything. So yeah, but I want to talk about, this video is going to be about how to get a sugar daddy on Instagram. Is it possible? Is it not? What to expect? What to look out for? A lot of you girls have reached out to me and told me that ever since they followed me on Instagram, they're getting all these sugar daddy Toms and sugar daddy Marks and all of those guys. Y'all, I'm waiting for my rollers to come in, because y'all know I always have my hair curled. I like it like curled, like tight curls. But so I just tried to, you know, I tried to wing it. But yeah, so I'm going to screen record one or two of my interactions. In addition to that, I'm going to screen record or insert clips of a conversation that I had on one of these dating apps where money and everything was discussed, and y'all can kind of see how I handled the situation and how it may have turned out in my favor or maybe not. You know, it just depends on how you see it. But yeah, in addition to that, the New York vlog, my phone, I literally had to get a brand new phone, so I lost quite a bit of footage, but I have, you know, a little bit of footage, so I don't know if it's going to be necessarily a New York vlog or a money count just a overview, chit chat, my opinion. I don't know. I got to get the clips together, but I have some content. I have some videos for you. I am safe. I'm home, and I'm ready to get my nails done tomorrow because I'm over here like. So, yeah. I don't know if I should start now. Okay. When my alarm goes off, I'll go to my coaching call. So, y'all, I'm just not. Let me see. It was all just make believe. Oh, never knew what I was missing. Like the middle part. Y'all, that's the only reason I don't ever wear my natural hair, because I can never get it to a point where I'm not touching it and manipulating it and messing with it. Like, regardless. So I was on Instagram, and this gentleman, he is so sweet. What are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him so we're gonna call him Mike. I just went back to my inbox and he blocked me, but baby, I already screen recorded you. So Mike, this video is for you. So let me get to this coaching call and I'll be right back, girls. I can't even use my fingers.
Yeah. I don't want to take up too much of your time, you know, famous person. I'll let you.
Whatever, little brother. All right, well, I love you and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Okay, so I just got done with my call. So let's get into this. So the first guy, his name is Mike. We're just going to give him that name because that's the name he used on Instagram, and I believe that it's not his real name. So he's going to hit me up, and I'm going to insert it. I had to use 2 phones, so I'm going to insert it right here. Okay, so this is what happened with Mike. So he hit me up, and he said, my name is Mike. He said, I'm looking for a legit sugar baby to take care of her needs, rents, and pay her weekly allowance of $5,000 via Cash App. I'm like, ooh, we got a winner, Mikey. So I respond back, and I said, hey, Mike, my name is Fancy, and I, too, am a sugar daddy, looking for a sugar baby to Cash App to take care of her needs with an allowance of $6,000 a week. Now, listen, I'm a Texas girl through and through. Go big or go home. You said 5, baby boy. I got 6. So listen here. So then he responded saying, meaning. And then I said, I'm looking to take care of a sugar baby, and I would like to send money to help her out financially. And he says, are you a girl? I said, I'm a woman. So then Mike went ahead. I did a screen recording, so I kind of went slow so y'all could read it. So let me go ahead and catch up. Y'all, these ninjas be on a whole nother. So I said, yes, a woman. He said, you don't need a baby. You need a man like me. I'm thinking to myself, maybe Mike's right. I might need a man like him. So then I said, oh no, I have a lot of money. So I'm not sure what a man like you could do for me. And then he said, oh. Then he responded, send me your Cash App tag. Let me surprise you with $10,000. I said, oh no, I'd rather you spend that money on a sugar baby. Like I mentioned, I'm not one, but thanks for offering. He said, okay, but can you just do me a favor? And he said, remember, I ain't asked you for money. So I said, enjoy your weekend. So do you think me ending the conversation stopped him? Because he's so legit, right? He's a legit SD. So he said, thanks. And I said, of course. And then he wants to continue. So where are you from? So these sugar daddies that y'all just act like, oh, he showed money. Oh, he has girls on there. What sugar baby on this platform has said, oh yeah, I have sugar daddies, come and take one of mine? Not even me. That's not something we're going to do. You know, we might show you the game. We might show you the finesse tips. We might introduce you to our friends that, you know, are SDs, but not ours. But what sugar baby do you know is just going to be like, oh, this is my guy and he spends all this money? If he spends all that money on you, why are you trying to give his money to other women instead of taking that money for yourself? Doesn't make sense. But I digress. Let me continue reading what we were reading. So he said, so where are you from? So I get right to the point. Because listen, when I tell you I'm not going to sit here and talk to these guys, I'm not going to sit here and talk to these guys. So I said, hey babe, you should totally check out my website and purchase some things to support my business. Here, check it out. So I gave him the link to my website. And this is the thing. If he was so willing to send me $10,000, why can't he just go to my website? Why does he need my Cash App tag? A lot of you girls want to put your Cash App tag on your Instagram, on this, on that, on that. And obviously he wants it for a reason. It's not just to give me money. It's not just to spoil me. It's not to do any of that. And so basically, he said, oh, okay. And I said, awesome. See, we didn't even need to go through the Cash App hassle for me to have an amazing man like yourself take care and spoil me. This is what I said. He said, what do you mean? I don't understand you. I said, what do you not understand? He said, you said I should spoil you? I said, if you spend a couple of $100s on my website, that would spoil me. Cash App is not needed. And thank you. And he said, okay, I will do that now. So then he said, did you have a simple bank? And I said, a bank's not needed. I take payments through my website. Check it out. It's easier for you to just purchase a lot of things on my site. And he says, I know. Then he went ahead and said, I wanted to do something. My manager is not around now. And I don't have some access to my bank stuffs. And he said, I'll check out your site when my manager is around. Okay? Question mark. Hence, him showing me that he wants to get off of the topic of him spending money on my website, but he wants to continue to talk to me about BS. But remember, I'm sorry, I'm a sugar baby. I can only focus on one thing at a time, and that's not sending you pictures. That's not talking to you all day. I don't care if you ate. I don't care if you had a bad day. But what I do care is about you sending me some money, period. So he said, I'll check your site when my manager is around, okay? So this is what I said. I said, men don't make excuses. They come up with solutions. No adult should not have access to bank stuff, and no manager should have your personal information. And yes, my site is international and accept all forms of payment. So if you initially planned on sending me $10K, it should be a walk in the park to spend $1,000 on my website. He said, oh, okay. So then after that happened, I said, what did I say? Oh my gosh. I said, baby, what happened? I didn't see an order from you. And this is the next day. Then he's going to respond to me talking about, what did this man say? He said, oh, I'm no longer interested. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened to Mike. He had 10,000. I told him, listen, I don't need all of that. Just give me 1,000. Go to my website, support me. So no, y'all want to ask, Fancy, how do you get a sugar daddy on Instagram? The only thing that I foresee you getting on Instagram is scams. Any girls will be like, oh, well, he's not asking to send money. He even reassured me he's not trying to send money. No, if he truly wanted to help me, and I know a lot of you guys might not have the things that I have, meaning a website or other ways of payment, but if a man's pressing you, trying to say, oh, let me take care of this, this, and this, or I'm looking to spoil you and take care of you and do this and this, or I own a truck and I own a plane and I do this and I own this company and I do this company, sir, it does not even matter. I honestly do not care what you own if you're not spending that money on me, and I'm not going to use a payment method that I'm not comfortable with a stranger. If you girls want to be in that situation where you're looking crazy, go ahead and talk to Sugar Daddy Tom and Sugar Daddy Mike. If anything, he blocked me because I just noticed. I'm glad I went ahead and screenshot it when I did. He blocked me, but I'm going to go on my fancy little Snob shop Instagram. I'm going to go to his website and I'll show you his little page that he made 9 hours prior to initially reaching out to me. I'm like, stop it now. So this is the next guy. The next guy, my son be on here acting so funny. I guess he made this of his uncle, because my brother's chocolate. I was just on the phone with him. He be making all of us. Who are these people? See, I haven't had my son's phone in a minute. Oh, my baby scratched his leg. Okay, so Okay. So back to what I was saying. Let's get back to Fancy. How these guys, they just want to talk and talk and talk, and they never want to make plans. And I've been talking to him for a week. I've been talking for him for 2 weeks, and he's out of town, or he's not available, or he's saying that he wants me to send pictures, and he's sending me pictures, and I still don't know about asking for money, and he's not trying to do a date yet. He wants to keep it platonic, or he wants to take things slow, but he's still talking to me. If he's not in town, if he doesn't have availability, baby, let me know when you anticipate some availability, and that's when I'll talk to you. Until then, there's really nothing to talk about. I'm not really looking to be a pen pal. I'm not looking to be a cyber buddy. I'm not looking to be, engage in any cyber extracurricular activity. I'm not looking to do that. And so if I'm not looking to do that, there's no reason for us to continue to communicate if you're not willing to pay me for my time, the time that you're taking up. So this guy, he was on What's Your Price, and but it's a numbers game. Y'all like Fancy. You make money, you on dates, you travel, you do this, and you get the bag. But the thing is, outside of getting, potentials and, hitting the jackpot and whatnot, I come across a lot of Dusty's time wasters and guys who are trying to scam. Hence why I try to show you guys, you know what I mean, the good ones and the bad ones. So this is another bad one. He stated... Oh, this was a New York one. He said, hi, thank you for getting back in contact. I guess he meant contact. He said, do you travel often to New York? Where's your permanent residence? Of course, I would love to meet you. I love how elegant your outfits look. It shows that you're sophisticated and a desirable woman with a touch of good taste. And then I said, I travel often, Manhattan specifically. I travel often, Manhattan specifically. It just depends. I reside in Dallas, Texas. And thank you so much for the compliment. What's your availability this weekend? And he said, I can see you Sunday around 1 to 2 p.m. Does that work for you? And I said, I leave out Sunday early morning. And this is our first conversation. He complimented me. Thank you for the compliment. I'm getting right to it. When are you taking me out? I don't care to get to know you further. I don't care if we discuss too much via DM. What are we going to discuss on our first date? We're going to, know everything about each other and still not know each other, and then run out of things to talk about. Oh, what are you watching? What are you doing? What are you wearing? Send me a picture, because we're going to get bored. I get right to the point. I'm here to date. Obviously, you're here to date. And if we're both here to date and meet people, then why are we're not here to chit chat. No, we can do that in person. We can do that on Skype. We can do that, So I said, no, I leave out early Sunday morning. And he said, wow, not enough time. He says, what did he say? He said, let me see. Can I ask you one question? And I hope I don't offend you. If we meet on Saturday, what should we expect? I think he meant to say expect from each other, since you were here for such a short time. And I said, I'm simply looking to enjoy myself and meet a like-minded gentleman. So being on this site, I would expect that dinner would be had, but it's totally fine if your schedule doesn't align. Thank you so much for chatting with me. You already said that, I'm not there that long. You said that Sunday was your only availability. Now you're trying to, sacrifice and make time for me. But I'm looking like, no, he's already trying to act what to expect. You expect me to look good. You expect me to show up. You expect me to listen to your BS and act like I really like you when I don't. So what do you mean? What do I expect? And then he says, understandable about the dinner. Do you think there can be private time together after the dinner and wine? Men don't care about offending you, and they're not going to beat around the bush. If they want something, they're going to make it known in the beginning. He didn't care about, my sophisticated, classy, with a little bit of taste, but it's going to be upset, or, or he didn't even, he already said, I don't want to offend you. Or did he say that yet? No, he didn't say that, but he's about to say that. So, can we have private time together after dinner and wine? I said, I'm not sure what you mean. I said, but again, I wouldn't want you trying to clear your schedule if you don't already have availability. I'm looking to get to know a respectful gentleman and see if there's any natural chemistry. Anything other than that, how could I even say something else may occur? What if we don't get along? So then he says, it makes a lot of sense. Obviously. What do you mean? How are you asking for a long time? I don't even know your name. Like, stop. And it's because we haven't went back and forth to chit chat. We haven't talked about irrelevant things, and we're getting right to the point. And the point is, I'm here to go on a date with you, and we already agreed to our price on our date, because this is what's your price. We already agreed on the date, hence why we're even able to talk to each other. If the app can get to the point, then baby, listen here. I am very good on staying on task. Okay, I will get to the point. So he's gonna say, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Let's just say there's chemistry. This ninja, hypothetically, sir, what if the building let's just say all the hotels catch on fire then what if we do have chemistry and all the hotels catch on fire? What are we gonna do then? So since we're speaking hypothetically, like, shook, okay, shook. So he said, makes a lot of sense. Let's just say there's chemistry between us. When we meet, would you be willing to go the next step? Sorry to ask you all these questions, but with your looks, it's impossible not to. You are a temptress, and you make me ask these questions. What can I say? In response, what would y'all, I'm a pause. Leave in the comments down below. At this point, what would you say? Would you stop responding? Would you come up with a comeback? What would you say? I'm going to repeat it again. It makes a lot of sense. Let's say there is chemistry, hypothetically, between us when we meet. Would you be willing to go the next step? Sorry to ask you these questions, but with your looks, it's impossible not to. You are a temptress, and you make me ask these questions. What can I say? So, what would your response be? Leave it in the comments below, and I'm going to tell you my response. What would your response be, and what do you think my response was? That's the gag. That's the gag. Okay, so, and while I'm waiting for you to leave a comment, I need you to turn on that notification bell. I need you to subscribe to my channel. I need you to go ahead and, turn up for a real one. Y'all, don't look at my hands. Don't look at my hands. I'm not even a fighter, y'all. I'm so soft. Don't look at my hands. So, y'all, I need my rollers to come in. So, I responded to him. I said, oh, also, before I continue, I need you to like this video. Yo. So, or dislike it, that's your business. Either way, attention is, any attention is good attention. Any publicity is good publicity. I don't know why I have to pause on that word, because my tongue is so slow and fat. Y'all, I was shook in New York. My feet was killing me. Like, my toes are so beautiful, though. They're so soft, and they're so beautiful, and I'm so smooth. And, y'all, I had to. I got my hair done. I got my silk press yesterday. And I got my toes done yesterday. But, hey, turn on your WebEx, and I'll be there in a minute. Draft it. Because now it's time for your class to start. And I'm gonna put your phone in there on the charger until you're done. Love you. I'm gonna get you something to eat. So, I responded back. I said, so are we going on a date? And if so, what day and time works for you? Right back to the point. I'm a temptress and you're making me ask these questions. Sir, what if I start asking questions? The thing is, I'm just not going to play with you. Hypothetically, we get along. Hypothetically, could we have private time? You're asking for a lot and you've given nothing. So I'm going to continue to answer your questions, and I'm going to continue to refer back to square one. So where are we going? Initially, where are we going? Oh, okay, baby, that doesn't work for me. And even if it did work for me, because I didn't even leave until after Sunday. But even if it did work for me, I'm going to always deny the first option so they can work for it. I need you to understand that I'm not available and I'm not on your time, and I'm not going to sit here and make it convenient and comfortable for you to, quote unquote, date me. I'm just not going to do it.
This says the meeting hasn't joined yet.
Okay, so just wait in there for it to join. What are you looking for?
I'll got to look for my thing.
Okay, can you talk like you're 7 and stop talking like you crazy? So, what are you looking for?
My thing.
I don't know what a thing is.
My phone.
I have your phone. I told you. Bye. They do not know how to act when they're not on their phone. And they be willing to get in trouble for it. So, these little sandals are really cute. I gotta show you girls. But, oh, and my tails. So, yeah, I was like stating to him, step 1, make a bid. This is what's your price. Let's break it down. Step 1, make a bid. Step 2, if you'll agree on the bid, it's gonna be accepted. And on that step 2, if it's not agreed upon, it's not gonna be accepted. I tell you on what's your price, never go for cheaper than $200 because that's going to give access to the men that can't financially afford you and the men who can't status-wise or afford you in a respectful manner. He doesn't qualify. Qualifications don't matter. He doesn't have the characteristics. He doesn't have the status. He doesn't have the maturity. He doesn't have the respect. He doesn't have, he's not a quality man. So when you go for lower than $200 on what's your price, which is not a sugar daddy website, it is a regular dating site, and it gives you the incentive to be bid on because, again, like everybody knows, if a man cares about you, he's going to spend money. Just like why from the very beginning has it been just the norm for men to pay for dinners, for men to pay for dates, for men to pay. Because that's your role, that's your job. Period. So this app understands this. And if they don't, agree, if they don't raise up to that 200, sorry, baby, I'm not going for 150. I'm definitely not going for 100. And I'm not going for 50. Okay? Sorry. Go try someone else that you can afford. So, all these guys, because if you accept that cheap date, then more than likely he has no respect, he has no money, and he's going to expect, oh, I'm going to take her to this cheap place and give her $50, and then I'm going to get a little something. No, sir. Nope, wop. No, sir. So, yeah, I think y'all. So, step 3, once the date is approved or accepted by both parties, then they will release the feature to communicate with you, okay? And upon that communication, it's like, oh, hey, what's going on? How are you? Da, da, da. No, if it was a regular dating site, then I don't even suggest it for a regular dating site. I suggest limiting that to a day to 2 days. Like, I don't care. And I'm too busy. And I'd rather talk to you girls than talk to these guys. I'm just, nope. So, I got right to the point. I think I said, because on that one, I think whoever accepts the bid has to comment first or email first. So if it was a back and forth type of thing, like if he asks you to make a bid or to put out amounts for a date, put out $300-400 at least. Always $350, because if it goes down to $200, at least it looks like he kind of got a deal. Even though, you know what, not to say he got a deal, but it looks like it looks reasonable if it doesn't look reasonable to him from the beginning. How about that? Because these ninjas don't need no deal. We are not on sale. We're not on the clearance rack. Sorry. We're definitely desired, and everybody wants us, and if anything, we cost more than most. So, y'all, I'm a big old head. But anyways, anywho, let's get back to it. Y'all, I keep on looking at my hair, but, what was I gonna say? Okay, so whoever, yeah. So always start high, but if he places a bid and it's immediately low, 50, 150, whatever the case is, then counter it always and go to 3, or or whatever the case is. Or if you comfortable, go to 2, but he might decline 2 and go down a little bit more, and you could have been at 3 and he could have went down a little bit more. Or he could just say he just doesn't want to play anymore, and that's okay. That's okay, babe. Go play with someone that you know you can afford. So once y'all agree or whatever the case is, whoever has a final agreement, and then they have to start the conversation. So I think I had the final agreement or whatever the case is. I agreed to whatever, and so or did he agree? It does not matter. I think he agreed because the first message was with him contacting me. So I think he agreed to the counter that I gave him, because, you know, sometimes these men genuinely don't know, and you have to teach them. And so he agreed to what I said, which he should have. And you know, he started off saying how good I look and all this other stuff. Baby, I know. This is known. I'm glad you noticed. Like, everybody knows. So let's talk about something we don't know. We don't know where you're trying to take me, when you're trying to take me, and this is the time frame you have to take me. You feel me? So, got straight to the point. And he was like, oh, let me ask a little question, some private time. Sir. And he thought he would have had some time taking jokes and asking about each other and stuff like that. I like to get to know the details about your work and what you do for fun and your hobbies and traveling and stuff like that. I like to know these things on the date, while we're eating dinner, while I'm sipping on wine, while you're, you know, just, you know, drooling over me. That's when I like to know about you. And even then, I prefer not to, but you might as well. It's gonna kill the time. I'm not gonna talk. That's why a lot of you girls are like, Fancy, how do you have time? Yes, a planner is very necessary, and yes, planning out and scheduling out your time is very necessary. But in addition to, you know, those priorities, you need to understand how much effort you're gonna put into talking to these guys. I'm not trying to talk to them. And if you are, that's your business. I'm not here to judge you, but I'm not trying to talk to them. So, yeah. But, yeah. I think that's about it. I don't know. I think that's it. Y'all. Oh, I almost fell on my chair. My little. So, yeah, that's my tips when it comes to Instagram sugar daddies, and that's my tips when it comes to not only what's your price, but when it comes to dating sites all the time. Don't waste a lot of energy on these men who haven't paid for your energy or your time. You girls give them so much time, give them so much attention. Like, even within our private group, which if you're not in our private group, listen here, baby. If you're going through a breakup, even if you're with a dusty, even if you're not going through a breakup, it doesn't matter if you're married, not married. We have women in our group that are married. We have women in our group that are not married. We have women of all ages, of all backgrounds, from all over the world, from all different time zones, from different countries. And if you're not in our group, yeah, you're tripping. But regardless, we're not gonna beg you. But if a girl is talking to a guy or conversing with a guy, you know, she'll post within the group to ask a different response or ask what we think about the matter or whatever the case is or how to go about it. And so sometimes even within our group, I see pages and pages of conversation, and I'm thinking, dang, she just really giving this man good entertainment. And this is not only in our group, but I get this when I get the feminine scripts, the customized scripts that y'all order from me. Like, y'all literally will screenshot me multiple pages, and I'm like, y'all didn't talk to this man for a whole quarter of a year, a whole 6 months, a whole pregnancy. You could have done had a baby and everything by the time you done saw this man. Then got a BBL and recovered by the time you saw this man. Could have got a breast lift and everything before you saw this man. Still trying to get a first date. Y'all, I'm trifling. So, as I try to figure out my New York vlog and how I'm going to go about it, because my phone literally got trashed. But neither here nor there. I'll fill you girls in. I have some great content for you. I'm super excited. I hope you like this video. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you are new. And check out my trainers. I'm wearing my I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm wearing my advanced double belted right now. Our pink one is on back order, but the pink one is identical to our black advanced double belted advanced trainer. It's identical, it's just a different color. If anything, black matches more with you know, your outfit choices and stuff like that. Pink, we do have 2 sizes in stock, but again, once those 2 sizes go, it's going to be a back order. I don't know when. Normally my manufacturer, they're really good about letting me know like a time when it's going to be back and ready to go, but as of right now, I don't know. And as far as the purple one and the black one, I have a few in stock on my website. I have another shipment coming in by the end of this week. I'm shipping off orders today. If an order is not in stock, please go ahead and pre-order for the black and purple option. If the pink option is in your size, which I think I have 1 small and 1 large, you might want to snatch that up because the pink one is going to be kind of, you know, exclusively exclusive, at least into Christmas. I'm not gonna say Christmas. I'm hoping they'll get it together by the end of Halloween, but again, I don't know if they're just unaware and it's gonna be like short notice, oh, it's back tomorrow or next week. But as of right now, it's on back order and I'm not allowing any orders to be placed on the pink one, because I'm just not gonna hold your money like that. You know, pre-orders already take a bit longer, 2 to 3 weeks at the most, sometimes sooner, depending if a shipment with your size is already coming in. And if it's in stock, same day shipping. So, you know, again, if I were you, I would not wait for my size and my desired color to get in stock and hope that I can go ahead and snatch it, because again, you might be waiting longer than you would if you would have went ahead and pre-ordered and had something set aside specifically for you. So this is the time to snatch that waist. I'm super excited. Can't wait for the Vegas workshop. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm still waiting for my costume accessories to get in. I hope you girls, you know, are working on your costumes or have that already taken care of. I hope you have arrangements planned so you can go make that money. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I love you. Check out my website, fancylittlesnob.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye.